one of the reasons why we don't use tampons here in the Philippines is because we're a hugely conservative country, diba? And I've been hearing this since high school. If you use tampons, madi-devirginize ka daw. So, hi guys, my name is Ochi and welcome back to my channel. For today's topic, I'm going to be talking about something that I got a lot of questions from when I posted it on my Instagram story. So I know this is sort of like a taboo topic where not everyone loves talking about this. I don't know, because I think culturally we have a lot of misconceptions about it. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago I had my period and I ran out of tampons. So usually I get online or from the US because it's cheaper, like if I have a relative or if I have friends coming back from the US. So I decided to go with pads. I mean, I've used pads before, like nung bata-bata pa ako. I'm gonna sort of enumerate the reasons why I decided to stop using pads. Number one is they're uncomfortable. For girls, this should not be a sensitive topic because this is something that we all experience. I just want to remove the taboo cloud over this topic because it's something natural that happens to our body. So dapat hindi natin siya nahihiyang pag-usapan, diba? So number one, it's very uncomfortable. Most of the time, even if I use cotton pads, I get rashes. I think it's with the material that's used, either my wing or non-wing na pad, I do still get rashes. More so kapag yung parang plastic yung material, I'm not sure what you call that, pero sila yung mas non-leak type of pads, mas nagkaka-rashes ako doon. So number one, it's uncomfortable. Number two is, it gives you leaks all the time. Like, I don't know how to position this pad anymore. I've experienced this time and again, like, how can I freaking avoid having leaks? Kahit anong way ko siya i-position, like around my underwear. Even if I use the all-nighter kind of shit, it doesn't work. I always get leaks. And hindi ako malikot matulog. I just like sleep like a regular person. And even when I sit, I don't know why, lagi ako naka-dekwatro whenever I am on my period kasi masakit yung puson ko most of the time, and that's the most comfortable position I would usually, sort of put myself into. So dapat mas in place siya, diba? Kasi parang naka-dekwatro ka na eh. But no, it doesn't stay in place. I don't know why. I mean, like, I don't do jumping jacks while I'm on my period, but for some reason, it doesn't stay in place. So, yun, uncomfortable, and then I always get leaks. And number three is, I don't like the smell. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who doesn't like the smell of period blood, but that's one of the major reasons. I feel like, it comes out of your body, but, when I have to pee, and then I see, I'm like, parang ako yung nasusuka, but I shouldn't, right? Because it's from my own body, so dapat hindi ako masuka. And it's something that's natural, that comes from us, but for some reason, I really just get stomach, the side and the smell. So those are the top 3 reasons why I stopped using pads. So why did I decide to make a video out of this? I mean, like, it's pretty common knowledge. Pero bakit ko siya naisip? Because ito nga, short story time, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I posted this parang mishap that happened to me kasi hindi ako nakabili ng pads. What happened was, if you guys follow me on Instagram stories, you know how I love my white, super fluffy, super comfy duvet sheets. So, you probably know where the story is going, right? So, hindi ako nagsapin. Usually, nagsasapin ako ng extra. I was like, my flow is not that heavy, so hindi naman siguro ako tatagusan, or I wouldn't have leaks, right? So, hindi ako nagsapin. Tapos, yung position ko, as in, isa lang. Like, I look like a dead person while sleeping kasi nakaganon lang ako. But I leaked. Kaya, when I woke, I was like, oh no! So, I was like, hindi na kasi matanggal. So, I was so worried about that. Kaya, I promised na parang like in the morning, pagkagising ko talaga, I already got tampons kasi I couldn't stomach it. So, now let's talk about some of the reasons why I love using tampons. So, number one, it's very convenient. You just, stick it up there and, it takes care of everything. You don't see what it looks like. You don't smell anything. It's just up there, and this just changes every 3 hours and you're good to go. Number two is yung leaks. I don't get leaks. I never ever get leaks when using a tampon. So, yun na naman hinahanap ko eh. I think a lot of people normally don't use tampons here in the Philippines. Number one is because hindi siya sobrang readily available. Like if you go to Mercury Drug or to your resident supermarket or grocery store, hindi siya easily available. Most of the time, ang nakikita natin is, sanitary napkins, you have panty liners and all. Pero madalang, as in sobrang madalang ako makakita ng department store na nagka-carry ng tampons. Another thing that I think is sort of like one of the reasons why we don't use tampons here in the Philippines is because we're a hugely conservative country, diba? And I've been hearing this since high school. If you use tampons, devirginize ka daw. So, I think it's about the insertion of the product into your vagina kasi. That's why a lot of people think na if you use it, you get devirginized. But again, devirginization is just, how do I say it? It's a societal construct, diba? Because when you say devirginize, it's the breaking of the hymen, diba? But breaking of the hymen, it can happen in so many areas of your life. It's also extreme sports like horseback riding, or if you got motorcycle riding. Mga ganun, extreme sports can actually contribute to the ripping of your hymen. So there are so many things that can contribute to that. But yung thing na devirginization, I think it's a societal construct that I don't really care about. Alam mo yun? So what if it devirginizes me? Does it make me less of a person? I don't care. So what I'm really after would be my convenience when I'm on my period. Kasi girls, see, you all know how difficult it is when you are on your period. Tapos, nagpapaburden pa ba ako sa societal construct na madi-devirginize ako pag nagtampon ako? I mean, hindi ko siya pinaproblema kasi wala naman akong pakialam. So, yun. Bilang wala akong pakialam, gusto ko lang din siyang i-share sa inyo because it has brought my life so much joy. Joy, charot. No, I mean, it has brought me so much convenience. It has brought me less hassle in life. Like, I can swim, I can do sports, I can pretty much do everything when I'm on my period. When I started using tampons, unlike pads kasi, for pads, hassle, hindi ka pwede mag-workout, hindi ka pwede mag-beach, or whatever, do anything water-related. So now, I will share with you guys yung mga products na ginagamit ko. Well, primarily, ito lang naman talaga. This is my brand ever since, and this is what I have been using ever since. So this is Tampax. Tampax talaga yung brand of tampons ko. I preferably use the Tampax Pearl. Ito naman yung nakita ko sa department store. This one, it's Ladouce tampons. Ito yung nakikita kong parang sobrang available sa supermarkets. If meron man, ito yung brand na lagi kong nakikita. Then, I'm not sure if same to ng Tampax, pero ang papakita ko sa inyo later is how to use Tampax. It's so small. Parang hindi ko to bet. Ang liit kasi. Okay, so ay papakita ko na lang sa inyo is itong Tampax Pearl. I got this from your stand, 430 or 450 yata. Tapos you have 18 tampons inside the box. So, what does it look like? Ayan. So, ganyan siya, diba? Tapos, pagka-open mo, it has all of these parts. Okay, so ano ipapasok mo sa vagina? So, yun lang siya. I think a lot of people are scared because they think it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but I promise you, it's not uncomfortable. One other question is, so you have this string, right? So, what do you do pag iihi ka? Ako, I just developed this technique on my own. I'm not sure if there really is a proper process of like putting the string somewhere pag mag-CCR ako. What I do is, so for example, nandun siya, it's just like hanging in there. Itatabi ko lang siya na pag gano'n. Parang, nakaganon lang siya. Kasi diba, of course, when you're peeing, hindi mo naman gusto na parang your pee is like dripping all over this string. Tinatabi ko lang siya para it doesn't, get mixed in with the pee. Masakit pa siya. Hindi siya masakit. I'm pretty sure that you guys have put in bigger things than this tampon. No, just kidding. No, hindi siya masakit. Parang I feel like in the beginning, medyo uncomfortable lang siya for beginners in the sense that you actually feel something is down there. But eventually, mas lalo ka rin nasasanay. I think yun lang naman yung kailangan yung alalahanan if you guys are about to embark on the journey of using tampons, I promise you, your life is going to be way easier after this. So that's it. I hope I did educate you guys about the use of tampons and why I prefer it over pads. And I hope that trying to reach one time or at one point in your lives, and you guys will see the difference between really maximizing your day while on your period. Because for me, I think that's the most liberating thing that tampons has done for me. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, make sure that you hit on that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also click on that bell button so that you get notified if I have a new video. Well, thank you for watching. See you guys on my next vlog.